this. What happened to the podcasts, Lee?
Oh, yeah. Soon. Actually, tomorrow. There's nothing happening tomorrow. I was really tired last night. When the first night off in ages, I was knackered from going palming all day. So tomorrow night, nothing's happening tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
Tomorrow night. I'm going to do more tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh.
I believe.
You believe me? That's good. It's a true story. I haven't really been home since, well, I was home last night for the first time in a while. I need to start taking my laptop with me, maybe. No.
Oh dear.
How the devil are you?
Hello, Noel. How's it going? Oh, I can hear myself, Lee. What's going on?
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Everything is different. That should be our new tagline for the podcast.
Exactly, yeah. Actually, X-winging it was what Gabe came up with today. Because I was like, we should just call this podcast Winging It. She's like, you ready for the podcast? I was like, yeah, sure.
Who's trying to call me tonight? At this time of night.
That's a ridiculous article. Well, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not sure about Carl. We need to ask him about his pants. We need to ask about his pants.
No, my pants are perfectly fine.
I'm excited to ask you about the pants. Incontinent pants. Oh, three viewers. Exciting.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is great. Cool. That's a good call. I'm going for a video interview next week.
See, next week. Not tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. No one works on a Friday.
God, no.
Bing. Cool. This visual live voicemail is fantastic because you can just kind of see what the person's calling about and screen it. I'm so glad Apple invented visual voicemail and call screening.
Uh-huh. And glass mode as well.
Lee, that glass mode looks fantastic. Wait until you see my website. You're going to be enthralled. You're going to be like, man, Carl should just go work for Apple. He's such a good designer.
You need to start speaking with an English accent, like it would, what's his face? What's Johnny Ives?
Oh, except I just need to not look at the camera and I need to just go, it is unapologetically plastic. No, that's David Attenborough. Here we have a wild iPhone.
Still Attenborough. Is Attenborough your only go-to?
It's either that or it's the Hobbits. Oh, hello. Good day, mate. Up to the pub.
Is that a Hobbit? Was that your Hobbit, was it?
Could do a better Hobbit if I had practiced. But now I'm just stuck in Attenborough mode. So let's just go for an Attenborough.
We'll go for an Attenborough Hobbit.
Attenborough Hobbit. Okay, can you try that out? I don't know how that would sound.
I have no idea. I think you'd just talk about having 11s and stuff, wouldn't you? What about second breakfast and 11s and all that? We're only worried about
now
food.
We sit down to wait for second breakfast. It is time for 11sies, and we await with bated breath.
Ready?
By the way, Lee, before we start, are you coming over in
This is the XboxCast.
Okay, never mind. Thank you for the finger guns, Lee. Hello and welcome to the XboxCast podcast regular show. We have a monster title for not much news because that's the way we roll around here these days. I'm Carl, joined by Lee, and we're here to make sure that we keep you regular. We're watching you. Are you regular? Are you regular yet? You better be regular now, or we'll be shipping you some all-bran flakes at some point in your life. Mr. Lee, how are you doing?
All brown flakes. I know those in years.
Wow. They're the ones that I go to for keeping regular.
I understand all the fibre.
Yeah. New Zealand currently has all the fibre because Australia is battling to roll it out. Nonsense.
Yeah, well, you know. I'm not sure what to say.
Mr. Lee, apart from slacking off from publishing the podcast, how are you doing?
Mate, I'm okay. I'm all good. Yes.
Should be. You should look at him. He's grinning from ear to ear like practically like a teenager.
Funny, that's why. Because it's funny.
Well, everyone needs to ask Lee in the chat in the comments down below. Mr. Lee, how's your girly friend?
My girly friend. She could be watching now, actually, because she said she wanted to watch to see me. I was like, oh no, this is not fair. I can't see you. So she could be in chat, giggling to herself now. Or just going, what the heck?
You need to sit down with her and you need to help her make a Twitch account so that she can jump into chat and then laugh at you getting a hard time by me.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's on YouTube's. She could be our one YouTube viewer.
Oh, because it's not me on YouTube.
Ah, I could find out, actually. I should find out what she's called. Then I can look.
Oh, that's exciting. Leah's doing some live investigation, some live stalking of his girly friend.
My girly friend. He's so funny.
Yeah, I am, aren't I? I'm the laugh of the party. So, Mr. Lee,
yes.
Apart from the girly friend and going down to Palmerston for work, what have you been up to?
So I had another what do you call it? A project management meeting today.
Oh, yes. For those that are just tuning in, Lee has gone over to the dark side and become a project manager.
You'll
so
like
now we
this,
all
though.
go.
You'll really like this, though. So I got a message. I didn't see. I was talking to Hamish. I went back to my computer. I was talking to Hamish. Blah blah blah. And I got this. Gabe's just messaged in. Right now, she just said LMFAO. Right now, she just said so. See. Funny. Yeah, so I got a message. I got sat there talking away to my mate, not talking to the computer. I got my phone rang. I was like, well, that's weird. That's Jitto, who's the service desk guy. Lee, are you coming into this meeting about the phone system? I'm like, what meeting? So I turned to my machine. I looked at my calendar. It was empty. I was like, no meeting. And all of a sudden, while I was talking, this meeting invite appeared in my calendar for a meeting that started 5 minutes ago. I was like, oh, that meeting. It seems that my boss again forgot to invite me to the meeting. So I rock up and there's like 7 or 8 people in the meeting, like suppliers and Dean, all just laughing. I'm like, you all hate me, basically. That's what I worked out.
This is exactly what you want to do to project manager.
Exactly.
Here's
not
this
invite
project
them.
we're managing. Did you tell me about it? No. And we're already late. What have you been doing?
Exactly. Yeah, I will get blamed completely for this because it's all my fault for not mind reading about this meeting.
Yes. Your boss is watching more. Do more of that to Lee.
Exactly, yeah. So now, every morning I'm going to message the boss going, good morning, Dean. Any meetings for me today? And just do that every single morning for maybe a couple of weeks, just to see if he kind of... And I'll actually do it in the group chat as well, just to,
Just so everyone knows.
Everyone knows, yes. So I'm going to set a reminder on my clock at 8:30 to message and go, good morning, Dean. Any meetings today?
So you should set up an automated task to do that.
Wait a minute. I'm just getting messages from the lady. What's she saying?
Look at this. Leah's not even reading the chat. He's reading his text. Like a teenage boy.
She's gone now. We can now talk about it.
Ah, that was it. So she got bored with the project management.
She just wanted to see me. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Fair enough. It's kind of boring.
She's like, there's my boy. Oh, wait, he's talking about
That's not
project
project
management
management.
and exit.
Goodbye.
Close window. We
Yes.
don't like that.
No, that's fair.
At least she has taste. I have to
Exactly.
sit here and enjoy this project management discussion, knowing that you've gone to the dark side and it's just a terrible, terrible move.
Well, then even more interesting. So after that meeting, I got a phone call from Mark, who's my kind of on level with me, like senior engineer guy. We had a bit of a chat, and he's like, said all this bunch of stuff about the project. He thought this. It doesn't feel like this is that organized. I was like, well, we're waiting for all this information to come through. He says, what you should do is actually work out a plan to present rather than waiting for information. I'm like, but surely project managers just get information together and then do the plan, yeah? Isn't that what they do, though? They kind of just sit there waiting for information to come to you, and then they go, oh, yeah, and then they put it into a nice order package, and then go, this is what we're going to do. Yeah, that's how I always thought project manager work. It's like, no. They actually, they use their experience and go, oh, this is what we should be doing. I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Then I got a phone call from Gregor, who's one of the engineers. He goes, I like Mark. He's a good guy, but he's wrong. You shouldn't do that. You should definitely wait for the information to come through. I'm like, so this is amazing. So I'm getting 2 different bits of advice from 2 people.
Okay. One is trying to help you do your job, and the other one you're going to be giving work to.
Yes. Yeah, true. Yeah. So you think he's fighting the system, but he's like, I don't like the sound of this.
Yeah.
You doing work and yeah.
Well, the Grego guy, from what I remember, he's down in Wellington, and he's not too pleased with you giving him work.
No, that's correct. That's the same guy. That's exactly the same guy. Yes.
Exactly. So then any advice he gives you, I would do the complete opposite of.
Exactly. It
I'd
just
be
made me laugh.
thank you for that advice. Just like,
Because
cool.
I got
Get back to work, Grego.
one of them rang at 11:10 and did half an hour chat. And the next one rang at literally put the phone down. And I said, then Gregor rang. I was like, that's weird. I was like, are your ears burning? Because we were talking about Gregor and how he doesn't, he just refuses to do stuff unless it's in Wellington. I was like, well, your ears burning? He said, they're always burning. People are always talking about me, he said. And then he went in to contradict everything Mark said. And I was like, this is awesome. I love all this information I'm getting, all this advice I'm getting for everybody. Yep.
Well, if you need some more advice, I can give you some.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, I can give you heaps.
I'm sure you can.
What you should do is promise the world that no one can deliver, and then go to the engineers and say, this is what I've promised. And then when they look at you blankly, be like, okay, bye.
That's right. It's all your problem. No, I've told you what we should do. I just need you to deliver. This is the deadline.
What do you mean this product doesn't exist? Make it.
It's not my problem.
You're the engineers.
I'm just here to manage the project and not do the work. Make it so.
Make it so. Make it happen.
Make it so. Exactly. Yes. So it's quite funny just getting random bits of advice from people, and Dean not inviting me to meetings. It's just going really well. I'm really enjoying it.
And you could threaten them by saying, I'll fire you all and hire someone on Fiverr.
Yes.
Because that's the best way to earn goodwill, right? Is just threaten people with their livelihood.
Yeah.
And then threaten
undermine
with
them.
the website.
Yeah, undermine them. Yeah, nice. I like it.
It's really cheap labor.
Okay, yeah. So I need to ask you about your pants.
I am not wearing any different pants to normal. I will say that.
No, but I need to ask you about your pants because I feel that's a weak answer. What is happening with the pants? Simone, lovely Simone, said in chat, ask Carl about his pants.
I'm not going to show you my pants, but I am going to describe them in some vivid detail. Well, Lee does not care. He's getting texts.
I get messages from a lady. She just says something. She's trying to distract me. Oh, continue. Yeah. No, I don't want to see your pants. I want to know why you're wearing different pants. Are they incontinent pants?
No, these are normal pants.
Are they nappies?
These are my podcasting pants.
Are they nappy? Are you wearing a nappy?
No.
Have you got lots of pants? Are you sat on one of those circular balloon things? Have you got like piles or something?
No, I'm not. I'm not that injured yet either.
Okay,
no.
okay. You haven't lost all feeling in both your legs.
These are bright, light and dark purple flaming pants.
They're on fire.
They're not on fire. Their flames are colored like purple.
Are these normal pants that you always wear, or they're just special?
These are my podcasting pants. These are also pants that I just go to bed with. These are my purple flaming pants, and I wear them for podcasting because they're good luck and also comfortable.
So why does Simone think it was interesting that you're wearing those pants?
I think because Simone forgets that I often wear these pants for podcasting, and she thought it was funny to put me on the spot. I shall have words with her later.
She'll put her right. I'll talk to my woman.
Yes. Wife, why do you mention
Wife.
my sleeping shorts on the podcast? It is not endearing nor funny.
No, although it is slightly funny for everybody else.
No,
And how you-
We are not laughing at Carl today. We are laughing at Lee and his girly friend who keeps texting him.
I know she left a message. I can't read it. It's confusing me. What was I going to say? How's your back?
I have a new toy.
Oh, yes. You have
This is a massage gun.
doesn't look like a sex toy at all.
Well, no, there's nothing phallic about this in the slightest. This has been helping me relieve some pain in my leg.
And
I've been sitting with it, and I've been massaging my calf, and I would be sitting here massaging my calf with it right now, but you can just hear it on the podcast recording.
how's your
So,
foot? How's your
you'll
broken
sit here
foot?
in pain. You mean 2 broken feet? They're fine. I'm ignoring them until next week Sunday. They're all fine. There's nothing else that's sore.
You have 2 broken
I'm not-
foot. That's amazing. I love it.
But next week Sunday on the 13th, Lee, I'll be running 21 Ks all through Melbourne, start to finish, and I'll be enjoying myself. And
Running?
I'll get to the end, and then you know what's going to happen that very next week?
Stretcher.
It's doctor's
Ambulance.
appointments, and physio appointments, and life insurance. And
Plastic hips. New feet. Bionic feet.
yep, give me some of those metal legs.
I'm so
That's what I
proud.
want.
You really sell running, like as a hobby.
You know, I would say that running is not addictive, but I've been running every day this week, even in the rain when it was 9 degrees. I went running for an hour in the rain, came back pretty soaked. And I was thinking the whole time while I'm running in the rain, this is stupid. I can quit any time. But then I went running again.
Well, you're not
today, so-
thinking, ow, this is ow, this is ow, this is really ow. Like, well, you're not.
That is just normal now. That is just laugh.
That's just running. We call that running.
Yeah, we call that running where I'm from.
I hope Simone's not giving me any sympathy whatsoever.
I don't think she is. But I will get another medal on the 13th, and then we will go to physio and then be in a moon boot for 6 weeks. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
2 moon boot. You got a double moon boot coming, mate. There's 2 moon boots. I see in your future. 2 moon boots.
Double moons.
Double moon
Yeah.
boot.
I'm going to double moon the world.
I don't want to see that. In your purple
You're going
pants.
to. I'm going to sit here in front of this podcast and I'm going to show you my moon boots, and you're going to be double mooned.
We're so immature, it's great.
And you'll love it.
You will take my moon boots. Both of them.
You'll look at my moon boots and you will enjoy looking at my
Can you
moon
please sit with both moon boots on camera at all times? Like,
you just have the podcast, just have the camera in between the legs going straight up would be a perfect shot.
yes.
Perfect for being family friendly,
Yes.
especially in my purple flaming pants.
Oh, mate. I think that will just finish off the look.
Indeed.
Wow.
So, no, we're not talking about my running. It is going fine. It's swell, Lee. It is swell.
Swell like your ankles.
Yes. Swell indeed.
Oh, it's so cute. See, it's good because you can take the mick out of me and I can take the mick out of you. It's good. We have something now that we can both spar with.
Yeah, but you've been taking out the Mickey out of me for years. So
True.
now I
True.
finally have the upper hand, which is fantastic.
Well, no, because you keep running.
Well, if I keep running and I keep maintaining my brokenness,
Yep.
then by this time next year, it will not be funny to make fun of my broken legs anymore because they will have always been broken.
It'd be
Like
normal.
in 1984, my legs have always been broken.
I like how you're aiming for that. That's good. Just make it the norm.
If they're always sore, then running doesn't hurt.
No, I feel like that's not right.
No, I think this is
You mean it-
sound logic. This is perfect logic.
Okay.
If my legs are always sore, running doesn't hurt because it is the same level of pain as existing.
I don't know if that's a good way of looking at it, but I understand what you're saying. I still feel like this is a bit flawed, but I do get.
It is. Man, it's just come to me now, and that is my life philosophy from now on.
I should get a tattoo.
Just a general tattoo.
Just like a trance stamp sort of style. So when, people, when you run past people, you can read it. You have to stop running in like kind of crop tops.
I have to get a crop top or something. Or remember when the girls in the 90s used to get the t-shirts and then like pull the bottom up from through the neck.
And you can wear like a Metallica or a Megadeth sort of t-shirt, but have a little knot in it, showing off your tramp stamp. Would be nice.
That's very modern, yeah.
Very modern. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, very modern. Yes.
Yeah, and then I can also write underneath the tramp stamp, if you're reading this, you're too close.
That's right.
But because I'm old, it'll have to be in like size 36 print.
That's right.
Something you can see with a good telescope on the moon.
That's right. Yes. Wow. I don't know. I'm just.
Right.
Should we do a podcast?
Yes.
It's a very weird week. Podcast. I don't know what's going on this week.
You know what has happened, Lee? This is my theory, is that there's no news because we've stopped publishing the audio version of the podcast. So everyone is very kindly just waiting for us to get back on track.
Gotcha. Okay. Because currently there's like 4 news articles a week.
Man.
It's insane. I even went and checked this morning, just now. I have a quick check through. Even this morning, actually, went, right, I'm going to have a proper look in my normal news places. Nah, nothing interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't believe any of the games that are coming out anymore because they keep getting cancelled. So I'm not even talking about new games coming out anymore.
Oh, yeah. It's shocking. We should definitely chat about that because that is interesting.
That is the first news story, is that actually. But we'll still do the charts first.
We love the charts over here.
We do love the charts over here.
You could say that we are chart topping.
I'm not sure that's true.
Well, I mean, the charts are always at the top of the podcast.
Oh, okay. Top charting.
Top charting.
I'll just move on. I do like my swish though. Okay, so charts. Let's all look. Ignore the words. We'll make it obviously go along. Actually, they fixed the link this week, which is nice.
That's nice of them. Good job, guys.
Finally, it doesn't take you a month. Worse than my podcasting. So COD 1, 2, 3, COD, Fortnite, Minecraft, as usual. Roblox has jumped over GTA 4. 5, in fact. Rematch has gone up 2 places.
We should just call 1, 2, 3 a call of Fortcraft.
Core Fort Mine. No, it doesn't work. Core Knightcraft. Core Knightcraft?
Or we could say Duty Night Mine.
Duty Night Mine.
Yes, it sounds like something a computer would say.
Fortcraft. It does sound like a word. Fortcraft.
Fortcraft, yeah. I bet you there's probably someone making a game right now called Fortcraft.
Call of Fortcraft.
Call of Fortcraft.
There you go. You're welcome. As long as I get some money for that, you can have that one. Rematch has gone up a couple of places. Oh, my word. Nothing's really happening in the top 15, 20. Overwatch has gone up like 8 places, which is weird.
Clear Obscure's stuck at 15, which is great to see it's still hanging around in the top 20.
For a single player game, yeah. The Hot Guys keep talking about it, and they just say it's amazing. Game of the year. I'm like, I should play that game. If I turn my Xbox on ever again. We've got some exciting re-entry for Power World.
Oh, was there an update?
Why? Who's playing Power World? It didn't come into it, did it?
Kingsman. Kingsman's the only one we know who plays Power World.
Well, that's true. Phasmophobia is also a re-entry at 31. We've gone all the way down to 30 before we actually get some interesting stuff going on. Interesting.
Look at the
Re-entry
re-entry at 35.
35. Space Marine 2.
Yeah. It's because I've been playing it.
That's right. Have you been playing the Horde mode?
Not yet. I've still got to get through the story. I'm so close to finishing it, I reckon.
Oh, so you actually purchase it, 'cause you have to buy, don't you, that game?
Yeah.
You actually have to
you
spend
to buy.
money on it. Then Ark Survival Ascended, weirdly, is a re-entry at 39. Oh, very weird.
What a very strange week.
It's lack of news. I think that doesn't help. See, even you're bored of it.
Yeah.
You're yawning.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's nothing exciting. We still have like Call of Duty, Fortnite, and Minecraft at the top. And just, guys,
No.
I've got to play something else.
There's no
Let's
Skyrim,
get some
though.
excitement going.
There's no Skyrim.
Yeah. Get something exciting going.
I'm trying, but they're not listening. They keep sacking people instead. Talking and sacking people.
And then I like the top comment. It cracks me up that we get an article about the most popular Xbox games every week, even though the games barely change from week to week. I feel you, buddy.
Oh, basically, I should have just read this. This is basically the podcast.
What does it say?
Well, that whole first article, first comment, barely changed the week.
Ah,
Top
yes.
10 this week's basically the same as last week. Minimal changes. There's just one change from 11 to 20. Not even sure why I bother clicking through. Maybe it's just down to FOMO. Because one week I'll check it. There'll be no doubt be interesting changes. That's true. That's why we do the podcast. We hope. Casuals do they love this. Actually, we'll just read the comments. Probably more interested in reading the actual charts.
Read the comments. That should be our podcast.
That should
Our
be the podcast.
We just read the comments.
We just read the comments. That would be funny, actually. Just like people do podcasts and just reading Reddit, don't they? They pick a subject in Reddit and just a podcast on that one subject.
Yep. I watch a couple of videos on YouTube where they do that, except the guy's funny at least.
What are you trying to say? I'm hilarious.
Oh, yes, Lee. You and your great sense of humor as you sit here scowling at the world.
Wow. I just look at it through different color glasses to you.
Negative colored glasses.
Negative colors. Black. Right. So let's get into the meat of the stories from this week, which is basically the only story for this week. My stream just basically filled up with this immediately. It says here Microsoft cancels Perfect Dark, Everwild, shocker, Everwild Xbox games. I don't feel like that kind of really explains what's happened.
No. So take
killed-
us through what's going on here, Lee.
Well, they're laying off 9,000 employees, which is insane amount of
The whole
people.
of Microsoft, not just Xbox.
Not just Xbox, no, but they have killed Initiative. They've
Yes.
chopped Turn 10 in half from the sound of it. Like they've just killed Turn 10, which is Forza Motorsport, the sim one that didn't really do that well. It seems they've killed a bunch of other games, weren't unannounced games as well, have been killed. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
So the cancellation is Perfect Dark and Everwild are the named games completely cancelled. And the Initiative, the studio that was making Perfect Dark, has been completely closed.
Yep. So the question is
And
now, that
it's-
Perfect Dark video we saw last year, was it last year or year before? Maybe a year before, actually.
No, I think it was last year that
Was
we
it
saw
last year?
It was pretty recent.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Was a complete fabrication of a game, basically. Someone made a video.
Basically. Yeah, it probably just CGI. It was probably like the Anthem thing where they made the video for Anthem before they'd even started making the game.
At least with Anthem, it actually had really good guts of a game. They just got bored of it. Like it was actually a decent
Yeah.
game.
Which is a pity.
It
So
does.
this is frustrating because Microsoft made the Initiative Studio as the answer to Santa Monica Studios, which did God of War. So they're like the world famous Sony studio that made God of War and turned like the remake into like the perfect game that got 10 out of 10, one game of the year, 3 years in a row, all that nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
And they saw that and they're like, right, we're going to build a studio almost next door in the same place. We're going to throw all this money at it and we're basically going to turn this into our God of War studio. It's going to have the top talent. It's going to make the best games. It's going to make Xbox Win Awards.
Didn't they steal some God of War guy as well? Like the writer or something? From
They stole a bunch of stuff from Sony Santa Monica. Like half of the studio came from that one God of War studio, from what I remember.
Yeah,
There's a
there was
lot
a
of
big
talent
hack.
initiative sucked in. And then they got the initiative working on Perfect Dark. And then they brought in Crystal Dynamics to help out with it. That doesn't seem right.
No,
The
not at
fact that
all.
they brought in Crystal Dynamics maybe indicated that things were not in a great place in that studio from the get-go.
I wonder why though. It's because it's a decent IP and it has history. It has a
Yeah.
good story there.
And the gameplay looked really cool.
The game looked awesome. Yeah, it looked awesome.
Like, if they could pull that off, that looked like a really good return to Perfect Dark.
But then Everwild we saw 3 years ago. That was ages ago.
Everwild, I'm sure, was 2020.
Oh, was it really that long?
I
Was it?
remember that being at ages. Like, yeah, Everwild, I'm pretty sure it's like 4 years or something like that.
Oh, I'm just trying to find out when it came out. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just everywhere it says cancelled, 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 cancelled. So Phil comes out and says, a decision to stop development of Perfect Dark and Everwild as well as wind down several unannounced projects across our portfolio. At this point, we are closing one of our studios initiative. It reflects a broader effort to adjust priorities and focus resources to set up our teams for greater success within a challenging industry landscape. We do not make these choices lightly. I still understand why this industry is changing industry landscape.
It's changing because they're making it change.
Exactly. I feel like people are still spending money on games. It's not like we've stopped buying games.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of is maybe Microsoft got a bit big-headed during COVID when everyone was locked down and all they could do was spend money on games and play
that was
games.
5 years ago. No, that excuse is well gone. I can understand 2 or 3 years, but 5 years later, no, that's lies.
Yeah, no.
You're
they
giving
gotta
them
get
an
over
easy
that.
out. Yeah, you're giving them easy out because they've laid off a lot of people in the last 5 years.
I think they
Well, it
have,
must have
but I think
20,000 people or something.
I still think Satya's chasing that high of the 2020s, 21, you know?
No, I think he's chasing AI. All he cares about is selling Zune. That's all he cares about.
Yeah.
He has no interest in
And it's
anything
shocking.
else.
Like, have a look at the Xbox portfolio, right? What are they doing? We have the Coalition, who are supposed to be spending the next couple years transitioning onto Unreal Engine 5. And then they release Gears of War Remake, the first one, for PlayStation. Like, it just seems like Xbox at the moment.
But that's been going on for a few
floundering.
years now, isn't it? That transitioning thing. Because didn't they announce that not long after 5 came out? That they're going to start using UE5?
They announced it after the Xbox Series X update to Gears 5, I think, which came out in 21 or 22 or 2020. Because Gears 5 is
I think it's 5 years, yeah, between 2020, yeah.
Yeah. So they announced that, and then what did they do? Not much by the looks of it.
No. Well, no, they remade Gears for PlayStation. He does say we have more than 40 projects in active development and continuing momentum on titles shipping this fall and a strong slate headed into 2026.
I see this as definitely a failure of management. Like, Xbox has been so play the nice guy to all the studios they've acquired. Let the studios do their own thing. They run themselves, blah, blah, blah. They really need to get the management of Xbox, grab all the heads of the studios together, sit down and say, right, we are now working as one Xbox. We need you guys to report to us. We need projects. We need games to come out. A studio needs to be releasing a game.
Yeah, no, I hear
every
what you're
2
saying,
weeks.
but doesn't that affect what they're actually going to do? Like, if you start messing with the management too much, then you kind of lose the heart of the reason for buying that studio.
To some degree, but you also need to whip people into shape. You can't just be like, here's $1 billion of Microsoft money. Now go play in the fields for the next 6 years until we close you down because you guys haven't done anything.
Sea of Thieves, yeah, that game was basically paid for by Microsoft, but it was not touched by them.
Yeah.
So
Grounded
yeah.
was allowed to happen because of Microsoft money. There's lots of projects that are allowed to be happen that have happened because of Microsoft money, but I think at some point you got to just tighten the reins a bit and say, look, this is a business. They can't just keep closing studios and canceling unannounced projects like this. It paints a very negative picture for Xbox and Xbox's management.
I don't know if they care.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know
the
if they
thing,
care.
right?
It doesn't feel like they care at all about the industry or what Xbox is actually about.
And that's something Mark Ybarra actually said on Twitter, which was interesting. Remember Mark Ybarra? He used to be
But Bethesda, wasn't he?
Xbox guy.
Was
He
he
was
from
an
Bethesda?
Xbox.
Yes.
No, he wasn't from Bethesda. He was from Microsoft. He was in Xbox. I think Xbox president or something.
Did he go off to
before
somewhere? Did he go off to Ubisoft or something like that? Is that where he went to?
No, he went off to Blizzard.
Blizzard, there you go.
He went off to Blizzard to work on World of Warcraft, and then Microsoft bought.
Mysteriously enough, like 18 months later, they got brought. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he got kicked out anyway, which is very interesting. But even on Twitter, he said Xbox needs to remember the core of its business and its identity. He's like, at the moment, Xbox has no identity. This is an Xbox. You're an Xbox. I'm an Xbox. If everything's an Xbox, nothing is an Xbox.
That's right.
And he's like,
yeah, for sure.
They got to get back to realizing 99.9% of the people in the world, when they think Xbox, they think console. This is a device you put underneath your TV, you play games with it. It's not a service. It's not a handheld device. It's a console you plug into your TV.
Mm-hmm.
Get back to that. Make the console the core of the business, and suddenly people will care about your games.
Which is what we've been saying since
Forever.
they announced. Yeah, since they announced like no Xbox for the last 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
It's been so long. It's been 5 years, and they still don't look like they're going to release another one. I even saw I don't know how much of a headline it was really, because it kind of the guys ripped it apart. But someone was saying that what's his face is on his way out. Phil's on his way out.
Yeah. I also read an article to say Phil's on his way out after the next Xbox.
That's right.
He's just sticking with it to launch it.
Because he's 57 now, which I didn't realise.
Yeah.
So he's probably at
been
a
with
point
Xbox
where he's
for a
like,
while.
don't really need the money now, you know.
Yeah. He's done what he wanted to do with Xbox, and now it seems like it's being pulled in a direction that he doesn't want to go in.
Well, he says nothing, does he? He doesn't say anything.
Exactly. If he was excited about the direction of Xbox, I think he would be a lot more vocal, a lot more, present in front of cameras, in front of people.
Like he used to be, you mean?
Yeah. Like he used to be very active on all the socials.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think he's been told, look, your time is up. We got to put Sarah Bond in charge because the optics make us look good. And Sarah Bond and Satya are busy plotting not the downfall of Xbox, but they're wanting to become the next Sega. Just publish games, have them being sold on other things.
No, make Game Pass, which pushes Azure.
Yeah, that. But just publish games. We don't need to make the console. We don't need to make the hardware.
We'll make no money,
Publish
so what's the point?
The money.
Yep. Because Satcher's very cut and dry. He's an engineer. He just looks at the numbers at the end of the day and goes, well, Xbox makes no money hardware-wise.
Yeah.
It is weird, though, isn't it? Because if the Xbox goes away, then PlayStation are going to run, just going right, aren't they? They're going to be a nightmare PlayStation.
Yeah, because what's their competitor? Switch?
No, different market.
One, completely different market. Two, Switch doesn't follow the market trends. Like, look at what they're doing. They're doing their own thing, and people are just loving them for it. So you're going to go get into a world where PlayStation has the console market in front of the TV, but then they're also going to start chasing the Switch market. And then no one's going to get a good experience because they're going to get into handhelds.
Yeah, there's something weird about Nintendo, isn't there? Because they always release on the TikTok almost, and are like in between all the rest of the consoles, and to almost get away from the fight.
Yeah, I honestly think Nintendo just do their own thing. They're so insulated where they are in Japan that they just focus on the Japanese market, and the Japanese market doesn't follow the same trends as the worldwide market. So it's just cool. We'll just do what Nintendo does.
The biggest selling console ever, the release for it.
Yeah, like
300 million 3.5 million units, is it? Yeah, and it was a ridiculous amount of units.
Crazy. It's a lot of units to move in a day or two.
Something that's $450 pop in the US, yeah, just for sure.
Yeah. So there's no incentive for Nintendo to change even because they're rolling in the cash.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a look at their hardware, they're buying chips from NVIDIA that are what, like 2-3 years old? So they're getting them on a discount anyway.
Yep. And the screen's nothing that special, is it? Like it's a LED
I
screen,
don't
but
think
it's
an
not what.
OLED.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Yeah, it's not even OLED. It's just LED.
It's weird.
So yeah,
isn't
they're
it?
not exactly pushing hardware, like pushing it to the limits. They're doing their own thing, which is strange. So then you're going to have Sony chasing their market. So Sony will become distracted and start, providing a worse console experience.
No, they'll put the prices up.
Oh yeah, they will do that, but they'll also provide a worse experience because there's no competition.
Mm-hmm.
And the stupid thing is, like, right, Microsoft has so much money in the war chest. They could literally just bankroll Xbox for the next 100 years,
How much is spending? $20 billion a month on AI currently?
It's crazy.
Like insane money. And that's just cash. That's not even touching them. That doesn't touch their profits or nothing. That's just purely cash.
Yeah. Like, they've got the money for it. Imagine if they spent $20 billion a month on Xbox. Not only would we get new studios just about every day, but just like they would have proper hardware, would have just a much more advertising going on.
Mm-hmm.
People would actually remember Xbox exists.
Yep. We'll get the Elite Console 3, maybe? A controller 3.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
It's a very strange situation. But like you say, changing industry landscape, it's only changing because they're changing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that gif of the guy who shoots that guy in the chair and then he says, why would the so-and-so do this?
Yep. And to even make it more interesting, the Xbox app, which is next story, the Xbox app allows you to add Steam and Battle.net support. So now you can. So they're talking about here. So along with introducing two new handhelds, which don't exist yet. We don't know the prices or anything about. They've also revamped the experience of the app itself, the one that you use on the little handhelds. They've created a hub. So actually, what does it do here? So it confirms that it won't be the only option. Oh, they can bring up more as well. Excellent. So adding additional PC storefronts. So you download the app, follow the prompts, download the beta version. Okay, update up here. So can you? But it doesn't say what you can do. Oh, you're able to view and install games from Steam Battle.net. Oh, yeah, that's what it does. Yeah, so it does exactly what you expect. Yep.
Yeah, it just connects up to those accounts, those storefronts, and becomes, just a basic launcher for them. So then all your games get launched from the Xbox app, which is honestly what I was hoping they would do when they first introduced the Xbox app on PC. Consolidate all the your gaming library across all your storefronts, provide it into a single place, and do what GOG Galaxy does basically. Consolidate the libraries into here's the games you actually own and here's the games you can play.
It does even say that it'll be interesting to see how GOG is handled since it already consolidates multiple storefronts into a single app. Aren't they eating into their own storefront though? Because Steam sells the same games as Microsoft, doesn't it? And normally cheaper because they have sales all the time.
Yeah, but they don't have Xbox achievements.
Ah, true, because you're playing it through the Steam, not the Microsoft app or Microsoft
So then
game.
You've got Steam achievements, and there's even a website dedicated to Steam achievements for those people so inclined to be masochist.
I remember getting some on, what's that game? Batman Arkham Knight. The first one, Arkham Asylum. I got a whole bunch of achievements on that one, weirdly enough.
But yeah, I've got the Insider app at the moment, and I've had a look at it. It's pretty cool. It basically tells you the last time you've played a game from Steam or GOG or whatever it is.
Have you actually tried running games from it? Have you tried installing it? Does it just pull up the Steam installer in the background or what?
It just launches the game. If Steam's not running, it just quietly launches Steam and then starts the game from there. If Steam is running, it just quietly launches the game in the background. It's nothing different to what GOG does, to be honest. And GOG provides a lot more information because all this does is basically give you 3 big buttons: play game, see in Steam and manage extensions. And the manage extension is like, do you want to see your Steam games? Like, yes, I do. Do you want to see your Ubisoft Connect PC games? Yes, you do.
I
Like,
don't.
that's
I'm
about
running
it, really.
I'm on the Insider here. I suppose you have to connect it up though.
Yeah.
God, I haven't been in this app for ages. But the difference is they're doing it for the console. That's the difference, isn't it? Because
So
the
this is-
handhelds are going to be PC, so you can just run Steam from them quite happily.
Yeah, the handhelds are not anything special. They're just computers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Microsoft. Oh, Microsoft. Okay, let's go on to some gaming news. This is actually close to your heart because it's what you've been playing.
Indeed, this is excellent news.
Warhammer 40k. We literally got no news this week. Space Marine 2 is borrowing one of Gears of War's best mode, and it's live right now. So, they're adding Horde mode to Space Marine 2.
Fantastic.
Do you
Have
know-
you played this game, Lee?
No, because you have to buy it, basically.
Oh,
And it was always
It's on
expensive.
sale for cheap.
It's what?
It's on sale for cheap, or it was on sale for cheap.
Every time I look at it, it's still 100, 120 bucks. So I just like, I'm not paying that for a game, which I heard is fine, but you need people playing it. I think if I bought it when it first came out, it might be okay, but people kind of stopped playing it after a while.
Oh man, I've been enjoying it so much.
Yeah, they're calling it a Siege update. It's just going to yell at me. I'll turn this off. So is it the same sort of style where you have like a base which gets attacked?
I don't know. I haven't tried it out yet.
Oh, okay. Be interesting to see what you do. Whether they actually have like mechanic or engineer and healer and stuff like that in there, or is it just purely throwing lots of monsters at you?
I hope it's just throwing lots of monsters at you, because this game is best when it's just throwing lots of things at you.
Just try and stay alive. It looks quite similar to Gears, doesn't it? The layout of all the actual rings you're running around on. It's very Gears looking.
Maybe that's why I'm enjoying this game so much, because it's Gears, like Gears 4.5.
Has it got decent? Has it got decent controls? Not Gears controls.
Yeah, it's got very good controls. Man, I can't get over how good this game is, Lee. You have to try it. at some
Okay,
point.
I'm quite tempted to. Yeah, Xbox.
Yeah, on Xbox. It's a very pretty looking game and very, very good.
Yep.
Like, I started playing it because I was so close to getting an achievement, and I just haven't stopped since.
Oh, really? Okay. It's very Gearsy, isn't it? Wow,
Oh, it's so gearsy.
that's cool. So it's over the shoulder shooter, like
Yeah,
like Gears.
over the shoulder. Yeah, over the shoulder shooter. Heaps of enemies. You keep pounding them with bullets and grenades, and you even have a cool sword, so you can get up close and just like huge swaths of enemies you just take out with your sword. So good.
So it says essentially Gears Horde mode adapted to gameplay of Space Marine 2. A couple of extra interesting tweaks. So players fight against wave upon wave of the brutal enemies, yeah, of course, dispatching onslaughts of Taurinoids and Thousand Suns. Players can call in reinforcements and bring in extra forces like the Kandanians. Additionally, Space Marines can use even a Redemptor Dreadnought. Ooh, so a big spaceship.
Cool.
So at certain points, players will be able to extract, being rewarded with armory, data, requisition points, and XP. Alternatively, squads can just keep on fighting until they fall.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. And it does. It already draws the Gears of War franchise into mind a lot of ways, both ways. Cool.
Yeah, this is so good. Excellent. Everyone's got to try the Space Marine 2. Such a good game.
Yeah. Okay. I'm quite tempted to. This I've not seen this yet, but I'm kind of excited about this game. Blood of Dawnwalker. Blood of Dawnwalker has got a massive gameplay reveal. So this is the one where you are Blade, basically.
Yeah. blade in the 1800s or something like that.
Yeah, and that was a video of the guy with a kid, and to save the kid, you basically have to give up your life, I think, in a certain way, or give up your soul, maybe. Maybe it's just some sound. Oh, that was a lot of sound. So this is some gameplay.
Hello, my name is
Excellent.
Oh, no.
And the reason we're excited about this game is because it's made by Rebel Wolves, which is the studio founded by people from CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, Witcher guys.
Yeah, they were unhappy with the direction of Witcher 4, and so they went off to make their own studio because they wanted to have more control over basically what they built.
That's
and
interesting.
This is what we get.
So there's a you see that there's a mission up there. It says rescue your family. 22 days left. So is it time based, this game? Because normally you get a mission and then you go off and do everything else except that mission, don't you?
Yeah. Yep. Which means it must time must pass in the game,
You're top
even
right.
if you don't go to sleep.
It shows noon there. It has a daytime. It says noon on it. Yeah, interesting. It's a nice looking game, you know. Looks kind of your normal looking game.
Very much Witcher vibes.
Yes, over the shoulder, watching the guy from behind.
Yeah. At least he's not in the center like in The Witcher 3.
Mm-hmm. Witcher 3's got such weird controls though.
Oh yeah. And on the new version, the Series X or 4K pack or whatever they called it, it's he runs like Shrek.
With his arms out.
Oh, load up The Witcher 3 with the next gen version and run as Geralt, and you'll be like, he runs exactly like Shrek does.
I'm watching some hacking and slashing going on. So there's a little cool little cutscenes when you do some sort of side thing, like someone he threw someone's dirt in someone's face or something. He was fighting. It's very much a block and parry attack game.
Yeah, this looks very much block and parry.
I know. I was thinking the same.
I'm looking at this going, is this going to just be like a Dark Souls?
Dark Souls. Uh-huh. Yeah, so he's doing something special here.
I understand wanting to show your game off with gameplay, but this gameplay that they're showing doesn't excite me.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, he has a sword, he's doing hacking and slashing, dodging and parrying. The game looks okay, you know?
It is pre-beta.
It looks like...
To be honest, it's not.
It just looks like everything we've seen before.
Uh-huh.
And then he just loots a dead body, yep.
Yep. Press F.
I understand that gaming, and especially the type of games being built, are very mature. You know, we've reached a point where gaming itself has matured, where we have tropes and styles and everything's the same in a way. But that doesn't mean you can't do something different. I understand that, yeah, The Witcher 3 was really good. It sold like a bajillion copies. You don't need to reskin it to try get successful. You just do your own thing. Do something better.
Well,
than
the story's different, isn't it? Like actually being a vampire as such, or whatever you are, a daywalker, or whatever you're playing. That's
yeah,
kind
the
of
story's different. But you'd want the mechanics to at least feel different to The Witcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both of the mechanics look like a cross between The Witcher and Dark Souls in a way.
Yeah, well, that would be a concern, yeah. No one talks to you when you walk around as well.
Yeah, we wait and see what happens. For a gameplay preview, I was expecting a bit more excitement, to be honest.
I'm skipping through now. Oh, here we go. Oh,
I'm busy watching you skip through, and I'm just going, yeah, it's a reskinned Witcher.
Oh, we're doing sneaky stuff.
Oh, we do like sneaky stuff.
Is he going to do some sort of cool attack or just walk up the hill? Oh, he does a jump thing. Oh, he turns into a bat to do a jump.
Oh, cool. Okay. Does he ever eat anybody? Can you eat people? That'd be
Well,
quite nice.
I wonder if there's a nighttime mode and daytime mode. Like you have a slightly different attacks and stuff.
Yeah, slightly different powers maybe,
Mm-hmm.
which would be quite cool.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, he is. Ferocious bite. Yeah, he's doing vampire.
Nice.
Yeah, it turns the vampire and does a kill. While bashing a button to hold him.
Oh, excellent.
Wow,
Okay, so you can do some vampire stuff, which is very nice.
Mm-hmm. I would like to change someone into a vampire. Get some
Servants.
some servants, yeah, some vampires to set off and do stuff for you.
I have a feeling this game would probably be a bit better if it was set in a bit more modern setting. Like it's a lot more interesting to have vampires in the modern age
Day, yeah.
than in the 1800s or whenever this is set. Where does this look like it's set? This is like 1700s,
Yes.
1600s.
Well, there's knights running around, so yeah.
Yes, 1500s maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But like that time frame, we've done that before. Bring vampires, like how Vampire the Masquerade did.
Yeah,
Bring it
Masquerade.
into the modern age. A lot more interesting things can happen there because you've got guns and tech and
I
it
did
makes it really interesting.
AD&D game. We were playing modern day, so we were playing it actually in our hometown. So it's quite fun walking around our hometown as vampires.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. So he's fighting as a vampire. He's not actually using a weapon.
Yeah.
It's kind of showing different. Oh, okay. Take out the blood orbs to weaken him, so he comes back again. Yeah, okay. So we have seen all this before. That's very much like you do with Diablo. Even does that. Oh, he did.
Interesting.
Oh, he exploded. That's a bit sad.
Oh, pop. You did. Interesting. We've seen it all before. It looks kind of witchery, which, to be fair, developers from The Witcher making a game. Yeah, it even says here a lot of people are pointing out the similarities between this and The Witcher 3.
Let's read the read the comments. No, not doing that really. Not doing that really. It'd be funny though. And that's the news for the week, really. I've got Game Pass games coming out, but seriously, there's been no news this week. It's been a very odd week this week. Yep. So it's like half the normal amount of stories. Oh, what's going on? No idea. But we can talk about the Game Pass games coming out.
Yeah, let's talk about what Game Pass games we can look forward to because there's some very positive news there.
Yeah, July 2025, Wave 1 this is. So this is the games coming out in the next 2 weeks, I guess.
Excellent.
We have Tony Hawk 3 and 4.
Yes, 3 and 4 remastered.
Yes, for people that still has controls, like the what do you call it, reactions and stuff.
Oh yeah, the reactions of a 14-year-old with a lot of time on their hands.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So it launches on July 11th, day one on Game Pass Ultimate. Members can get up to 3 days early access from July 8th, including Doomslayer and the Revenant playable skaters with the Deluxe Edition upgrade.
Excellent.
So if you get the upgrade, then you get those guys.
Nice. How much is the Deluxe Edition upgrade, do you think?
I have no idea. If it's like $30, it'll be worth doing it. But I don't know. No idea. Don't know. You could Google it. Let's have a look. Deluxe. Oh, like $700 or something stupid. Why is my internet not doing stuff? Oh, the collectors is $250.
Oof.
Oof. So you get Doomslayer, you get additional songs, a theme,
unlocking songs behind a. Oh man!
access to the Foundry demo, a wireframe Tony shader, exclusive themed creator skater items. Xbox. The standard one. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Deluxe Edition upgrade, $30 Australian.
Okay, well that's not bad. Because that's the Game Pass version, yeah.
Yeah, so you can
So
just
just get the
upgrade
upgrade.
the Game Pass version to the Deluxe Edition.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine.
I mean, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the picture of it as Tony Hawk in the visor of the Doomslayer. So good.
Oh yeah. $28.80 New Zealand.
Jeez, how come it's cheaper for you?
Because I'm a Game Pass member, you get 10% off. So
Yes,
if you-
$27 Australian for us.
There you go. Yeah, so it's $28.80,
Hmm.
which is actually quite reasonable. You're like,
Let's have a look. Maybe we might slip and buy the Deluxe
Oh.
Edition upgrade for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. See, that's doing it right, like making it that sort of money.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Although the collector's edition is $250. What do you get? Do you get like a skateboard?
You better.
I
Where do you
know.
see the collector's edition? Because I'm only seeing the
I just googled
digital
it.
Deluxe Edition.
Yeah, so IEB gave it and came up with.
Oh, yep.
So what you
Man.
get is a full-size
$200
birdhouse skateboard deck.
really
You actually get a skateboard. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's really cool. So that's what that picture is there at the beginning. That's the skateboard there. It's kind of cool. It's got like a what is that? It's like a skull head or something.
A bird skull on it?
It's like a raven maybe with wings still, but a skull head.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. Wings graphics, yeah. Okay, well that's really good. Well done, guys.
Man, $230
Mm-hmm.
Australian for this game.
Yeah, 250 New Zealand, yeah.
Jeez.
Wow. Also, we have coming out High on Life again because number 2 is on its way very soon. So this is a little taster to get people back into it again. Then we have Legends of Mana, Trials of Mana, both as a console. Ultimate Chicken Horse, obviously. Okay. Trials of Mana and Legend of Mana come to standard. That's what they're doing. So Ultimate Chicken Horse comes to Ultimate. And everyone else, yeah. Yeah, Ascent is back. Awesome game. Did you finish Ascent?
No, but now that it's back, well, I bought it, so we can jump in any time, really.
I can carry you through. I think I've got my ridiculous level character that just walks through stuff.
Nice.
Minami Lane is also coming to Game Pass Ultimate, then High on Life, and then Tony Hawk. So that's basically the second for the first few, the third for Chicken Horse. Ascent is the 8th, and the rest of the games are 9th, 11th, and 15th. There's also a bunch of games on the Retro Classics as well. Cosmic Commuter, Heart of China, Skiing, Solar Storm, and Subterranea.
No, nice.
Games that are leaving. We have Flock leaving. Mafia DE's leaving. You should get that done if you haven't done it yet. That's awesome.
That's a pity.
Really good game. 20 hours. It's worth doing it. Mate, you've got time. You've got 15th, so you've got 12 days to do it. I would highly recommend playing that game. It's really good. Magical Delicacy, Tichi, Callisto Protocol, and then Case of the Golden Idol all leave on the 15th. Sad to say that's the news. I've got nothing else. I even checked your achievements, and they're just talking about games you can complete quickly and stuff like that. There's no stories on there. It's like
Interesting. I just had a look. The Mafia Definitive Edition,
Hello,
if you're
Anini.
wanting to buy it, it's currently on sale for $10.
Oh, that's worth it.
So if you're wanting to buy it rather than try get it done as quickly as possible, yeah, $10. Might
Bro,
add that to my
do it. It's really good. I
checkout.
think it was Game of the Year for me last year, wasn't it, that game, in the end?
Yeah, you said it was fantastic, so I'm looking at it going, maybe I should just add it to my checkout when I'm buying the Tony Hawk's Deluxe Edition upgrade.
Oh no, I slipped.
Oops, just added it in. Cool.
You're welcome.
Well, there we go. Now we just got to worry about other games.
Yeah, this is going to be like the shortest podcast we've ever done, I think.
Indeed. So, heading off to new games, Mr. Lee.
Wow.
There are 5 new games, particularly because there were a million games coming out this week, but all of them were not very good. So I've tried to limit them to some games that are either good, make for good discussion, or will annoy Lee no end. I think I've succeeded.
Which is fair. Which is a fair reason.
It's pretty fair. So, kicking us off this week, we have Mecha Break. This is a free-to-player, multiplayer online battle arena game. You pilot big mechs. The characters look cool. It's very Unreal Engine 5. Robots, attacking robots. What more can I say?
Right, I'm there.
Yep.
It does look fun. Yeah, it does look fun again. I think people say that it's actually really good, isn't it, this game?
Yeah, the character creator is also really good, apparently.
Okay. Is it character for an adult, a person, a man person, a woman person? Is that what you create?
You build your character that sits in the mech that you never ever see again.
Or cutscenes.
And then you pilot a big robot fighting other big robots. Free to play, massive multiplayer. You just punch other robots, which is great.
Yeah,
sometimes
awesome.
You just want to punch other robots. So not much else to say there, except it looks very cool. Gives me some Titanfall vibes.
I was wondering because these guys change into all sorts, don't they? Like he's changed into a big, what do you call those guns? Sentry gun? There's swords. There's all sorts of things going on. Okay.
You're not exactly showing it on the screen, Lee, just in case.
Oh, I'm not. Okay. I was watching it on my own. There you go. That's better.
Yeah, you're just watching it by yourself going, man, this looks cool. And everyone else who's watching just goes, what are we seeing?
What are we seeing here? I'm just seeing me.
I'm just seeing Lee react.
Exactly.
Lee reacts to game trailers.
Yeah, cool. Oh, that's a big one.
That is a big one. Man, you know, the nice thing about these mech games is they're so stupidly unrealistic and great. You've got this mech that turns into this giant star shooting lasers at you. And you just go, yes, more bombs.
More bombs, that's right, yeah. I can do some flying. So you can do running around, you can do flying. And there's ridiculous size things to take out, like Dreadnought sort of style stuff to take out as well, I suspect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. You know, sometimes you just want to turn off your brain and be a big robot.
For sure, especially if you can upgrade your robot, you know, that sort of side of it as well. I'm going to buy a new sword.
Exactly. And unlock new parts for your robot and paint your robot.
Yep. Program
you
there.
could do.
Sounds fun.
Next up, we are looking at another simulation game. This is not a robot simulation game. This is Arena Renovation. Take on the role of a one-man renovation team with restoring various sports facilities to their former glory. Many of them have been destroyed because of time or lack of care. Don't let them go into complete oblivion. Roll up your sleeves and breathe new life into them. Just in case you want to come home from work to do more work.
More work, yep. Yep.
These work simulation games are very strange.
Because you're literally clearing up dirt. You're literally throwing black bags of rubbish into a bin.
Yeah. And then, stadium's a pretty big place. Lee, how long do you think it would take a normal person to fix up a football stadium?
Hour.
It's just an
hour.
hour.
Are you talking about a game or are you talking about real life?
No, like in real life.
Oh, 5-10 years maybe? I don't know. It takes a long time to build stadiums.
A single person would take ages. Doesn't seem like fun to me, but then again, whatever floats your boat.
Oh, you get to play with the power as well. That's funny.
Interesting.
And get to draw the lines.
Moving on.
Oh, no, it's mowing the lawn. Okay, you get to do everything. You get to mow the lawns. Okay.
Yeah, you got to do everything. It's very weird. So yeah, next game on our list.
Yes.
This is something I saw and I thought of you, Lee. I thought, oh, this game.
Because I'm classic.
This is, yeah, because he's a classic. Rally Arcade Classics. Rev up your engines. It's almost time to race back to the past with Rally Arcade Classics, including 44 iconic cars from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and O's. And
O's?
48 O's, the O's.
Ooze. Yeah.
And 48 thrilling tracks to rev up the engines to the max while drifting very close to turn. You will never run out of challenges to take.
I'm trying to work out this game is like you watch the car go around, a bit like a skating game where you just kind of, you see your character in the distance or something and you have to kind of guide them through. So you're not actually in car. Because I've seen no in-car footage at all.
No, you're not in the car. The most I've seen is behind the car look, like third-person view, or like top-down view where you get to see the track in a way.
Yeah, it's like
Almost
it's like a 3D view, isn't it? Like from afar.
Yeah. But it looks pretty cool. Like the little rally cars look like collector's cars. Those little die-cast cars that you'd get. They look very cool.
Yeah, very interesting road positioning though. Wow. I can imagine you'd been it a lot unless you know the track. Because you have to know what's coming next.
Hopefully someone's yelling at you. Corner left 35.
Ooh, maybe they are. 1 minute. Oh no, turn the sound off for the whole page. No, okay. Don't care that much.
Yep. But it looks pretty fun.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
play rally cars. Yeah. Nothing too strenuous.
It looks like it's this view, which is the little car on a 3D landscape.
Yeah, yeah. Which is quite cool. Sometimes you just want to play around with little cars.
That's right. Oh, there's behind the car. Oh, no, you're right. There's a behind truck as well. Interesting. Oh, so it's behind the car as well. Who knows? Maybe it's both.
It could be both. I'd like to choose the one where you see the track from top-down view.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. It's almost like the old monster... Yeah. Was it the monster truck ones they used to do back in the day? Where you just see a little monster truck driving around the big course.
Oh, like what was that car where you play the mini cars? Those micro machines.
Yeah. That's what it looks like. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like the micro machine cars.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
So now we've finished all the cool-ish games.
Oh no!
And the last two games are the games to annoy Lee with.
Excellent.
Kicking us off with the annoy Lee games, we have SpongeBob Krusty Cook-Off Extra Krusty Edition.
The mobile game.
It is a mobile game, but just look at the cover art for this game, Lee.
Oh,
Does it not just scream amazingness?
Amazeballs.
Yes. It is SpongeBob holding a Krusty Krab, and he looks so thrilled with life. But yes, this is a mobile game of, I think you just build burgers as SpongeBob.
That's right. Orders come in, build burger, 4-person.
Yeah. Would be happy at home on a mobile phone.
Mm-hmm.
And you play it for all of like 3 minutes before
and
you
then
go,
it prompts you for money or something, like watch a video so you can keep playing it.
Yeah. You run out of lettuce and lettuce costs 99 cents.
There you go.
So yeah, that's SpongeBob Krusty Cook-Off Extra Krusty Edition. And last on our list, this is something I know Lee's just going to absolutely hate with every fiber in his being.
I feel like
so
this is for Scarred, not for me though.
Oh man, as soon as I read this, I just was like, man, Lee's going to absolutely just hate life.
It's a Ratalacker as well, so it's easy.
It's a Ratalacker game. This is called All the Words She Wrote. And if you guessed that this is a anime visual novel, then you are quite correct.
She's in love with a fictional character.
Yes. So the main protagonist is a 24-year-old woman without any plans, but she does have a passion, namely Princess Luluna from the popular light novel series, Elf Forest. Mayo is content to admire her favorite fictional character from afar until she receives an incredible opportunity. elf forest's mysterious writer is looking for a housekeeper. The reclusive woman is named Kamokodo Hijiri, and soon Mayo finds herself living under Hijiri's roof.
I don't know what to say,
Dun-
if I'm honest.
Dun-
I have no idea what to say to you.
Look at that, Lee. It's fantastic, isn't it?
It's
Anime
something.
visual novel. Also, it would look perfectly happy on a phone.
All the words she wrote.
It's like that tattoo song, all the words she said, except this is the words she wrote.
That's right. Wow, that's a callback. Jesus. Kids, you can look that song up. Actually, Mum and Dad.
What a good song.
That's right, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that is all the games I have for you.
I'm done. Like an hour and 15 minutes. It's a very short one.
It's like a record.
It's not even
Good
10
job.
o'clock yet. This is amazing.
I know. Can almost get to bed in a reasonable hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Well,
So yeah, what a weird week for news and for games. So
consistent.
Phil,
Are
if you're listening,
we're in the doldrums of
we
this one at the moment. The Xbox doldrums.
yeah, pretty much, because they've had their E3, they've shown off some stuff. Now they're just closing studios and pretending that everything's fine.
It's fine. It's just a different way of doing stuff. Honest, it's all fine.
Yeah, it's all fine. Everything's fine. Don't look over here. Oh well.
Even
Right.
chat's bored.
On that note, yeah, let's get out of here.
Yep.
It's been a weird week, a depressing week for news. Xbox, what are you doing? Clearly, Lee and I have all the answers. All you guys got to do is just
We've
ask.
been telling you
We're
for
right here.
years what to do. You never listen.
Yeah, we're right here. You know, for a very modest fee of 7 figures, we could come on and help you out.
Each.
Of course,
Because
we'll each negotiate our own contract.
exactly.
You know, we can help you. We know what Xbox needs and where it should be going. We can help Microsoft spend its billions of dollars.
We could probably sort the
Make
game
Xbox
studios out as
behemoth.
well. We could probably sort the game studios out, like sort Halo out and sort out
Man.
Forza.
You know, all you need to do for Halo Studios is just fly over to them, find the person in charge, give them a slap, and then the next Halo will come out.
See, I was going to go for beat them, but yeah, slap's probably better than just beating them up. But yeah.
Just in front of all the employees, you just find the person who's running the studio and just give them a slap.
If you do it properly, it echoes through the building when you do it as well.
Yeah. And everyone will be quiet and silent, so it will echo. And then you just turn to them and you go, next Halo when?
Stop it.
And they'll all be like, go to the keyboards. And you would have a next Halo by Christmas.
I like your management style. It's good. I like it.
Yeah. See, this is the project management style you should take on board.
Just walk up to
I'm
Greg
the person in charge.
just drive down to
just
Greg
slap-
and slap him once and then leave.
And then walk out.
Yeah. Don't do anything
And then the
else.
project will be done. Quick and easy.
Amazing. Right,
This
cool.
management style is patented, by the way.
Oh, is it? I'd have to buy a license.
Yes, you have to buy a license. This isn't open source.
Yes. Okay, cool. I'll have discussed that off camera.
So, guys, that's our very weird show for the week. We hope that we have kept you regular. If not, write to us in our Discord and tell us how irregular you really are and how weird you feel about it. And if you want some all brands, we can send you all brand flakes.
Can we though?
This is all just a shill to get you into our Discord, because that's where we hang out quite often.
Yeah.
We've started
basically.
playing Wordle in the Discord like old people.
Yes.
And very soon, we're going to have a crossword even pop up in the Discord, pretty sure.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah, that'll be
I
fun.
could probably get
Imagine
behind a
us all doing
crossword. I just
together.
Yeah, I Wordle I find a bit tedious, if I'm honest.
Oh, Wordle annoys me so much.
Yeah, well there you go. There's that as well. Like today's word is insane.
Oh, it's stupid. I hated it.
Yeah.
Stupid game.
Did you notice I got it though?
Yeah, I noticed you got it. And what, the second try?
You know how I got it?
Tony told you.
Tony told me. And I knew it would annoy everybody. I expected more anger actually from everybody in chat. I didn't do it. I didn't do it in the first hit though, because that would have really annoyed you. I went for puppy first. Because I was like, how can I make it look like I'm messing around? I know, I'll go for something. She was like, use puppy. I was like, that's amazing. So I put puppy down, and then I got the answer.
Lee has really turned to the dark side in every way, hasn't he?
I'm embracing it, mate. I'm embracing it.
Oh, it's shocking. Right. On that note, let's get out of here with disgust. Absolute disgust. Lee's cheating at Wordle, guys.
You're welcome.
I was wondering why you jumped in all of a sudden. I was like, oh, that's strange timing.
Yeah, I was doing it, and then I was like, I just don't care. And then Sony said to me, "Oh, did you realize Wordle? No one got it today." But she's like, "But I did." I was like, "Oh, tell me what it is, so I can just jump in there and do it, and just to annoy Kyle." Especially because you failed, Oz failed, someone else. There's like 3 or 4 of you didn't get it today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's our show for this week, guys. Jump into our Discord because that's where we all hang out and that's where it's lots of fun. You know, you can
play Wordle.
Just get annoyed with Lee all the time. Check out our website. It has links to all our socials, to all our episodes, everything where you could find any information you want on us. And yeah, pretty much Discord is where it is. We hang out on Discord. We live on Discord. Lee's on Discord. I'm on Discord.
We're all on Discord.
It seems to be the future.
It's the present and future.
Indeed. Also, if you were to jump into Discord and you boost our server, you get a cool little title, you get access to your own room, and you get the knowledge of knowing that you're helping your local podcast be even better.
Oh, why not? Why not do that?
Exactly. So boost our Discord, because why not?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, on that note, guys, let us go home. So we have been the XboxCast, and we'll see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
The XboxCast in the spotlight. Over here, it's time to go. Controller and hand magic fills the air. Flashing neon bright, the XboxCast in the spotlight. Game of the year, it's time to declare. Controller and magic fills the air. Level up with every beat. Pixel worlds where we compete. Unlocking dreams and victories grand. Fantasy realms at our command. Gather around as a moment of truth. XboxCast is power to the youth. Game of the year celebration called. We're the champions standing tall.
LOL.
It's funny because we are home.
Thanks for listening, people. El Nini, hi, how's it going, dude? Or dudettes, actually.
Is the girly friend still listening, or has she gone?
No,
to
she
bed?
was only
Couldn't
briefly in.
decide.
She was only watching. She went to bed. She has to be up early tomorrow.
Oh yeah, good excuse. All right. Okay, should we bet if Lee's going to do the podcast tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
I don't believe you.
She says, not going to lie, for someone who likes to keep himself on the DL, that was challenging, a bit amusing to watch. That's what she said. That's what caught me. I was like, oh, that's really long. I can't read that. And she said, P.S. and that you now owe Star Wars some huge copyright breach payments.
Because of the swap.
Because of the X-wing it. That's funny. All right, cool. Well, good chat.
Yeah, good chat.
Okay, chat. Goodbye. Talking of chat, good night.